It is not the night that changes, but dream. Not the destination, but the caravan that changes. Have the patience to win because luck may or may not change, but time definitely changes. I was not visually challenged since birth. In 1957, there was a huge outbreak of smallpox. However, smallpox vaccine was made and its eradication was done. But there was not a big lack of health consciousness. But there was a big lack of health consciousness. That is why I was not vaccinated. My aunt had brought her children who were victims of smallpox to my uncle's daughter's wedding in Baitul district, Madhya Pradesh in January 1957. I and my younger brother were infected by this disease. Due to this, I lost my eyesight and my younger brother died. At that time, I was 4 years old. These pathetic events created a cloud of sorrow in the family. I would sit at one place and would depend on mother for my daily routine work. These clouds of sorrow dispersed when in November 1958, a newspaper published information about the opening of a blind school in Dehradun by the central government. My parents made their mind to get me admitted to the blind school in Dehradun at a distance of 1273 kilometers from my home. Due to the long distance, it was possible to go home only during summer vacations. To establish contact with my parents, I had to rely on correspondence. I used to sniff their handwritten postcards whenever I remembered them. The hostel staff, mess staff, and teachers were of very good nature. There were almost no books in Braille at that time. The maths teacher had so much confidence in me that he entrusted me with the task of transcribing the 4th standard maths textbook in Braille. I completed this work with great sincerity during summer vacations with the cooperation of family members. In those days, I also became fond of making pen friends. The addresses and interests of those people who wanted to have pen friendship were published in a magazine named Youth Happiness from America. I had made 28 foreign and 22 Indian pen friends, but this hobby did not continue for long. While taking high school examinations, we were forced to follow a negative rule. The negative rule was that whoever becomes a writer in the exam should have a percentage below 40. After a few years, this negative rule regarding percentage was removed. I have framed and preserved the photo group of school teachers, hostel staff, my class fellows, and writers. I had been admitted in general school in October 1968 with a delay of 3 months in 11th standard. General school means where sighted students used to study. The condition was that I would not be given any facility from the school administration. I got full cooperation from teachers, class fellows, as well as family members in my studies. I completed my BA from University of Sagar with first division. There I met two friends whom I can never forget. One was Bharat Chaube, who acted as my eyes and showed me 30 movies. The second one was Arun Bhatt, who worked as a writer in my BA exam. Arun Bhatt later became the collector of Baitul district, but he maintained the friendship well without any pride. Arun Bhatt provided invaluable support in the modernization of the Braille press of Rajasthan Netrahin Kalyan Sangh and in getting the Braille edition of book Exam Warrior written by Prime Minister Modi, released by then Social Justice and Empowerment Minister. I had completed MA and MPhil in Political Science from the University of Rajasthan. Professor D.B. Mathur, under whose guidance I did the research work, had a charismatic personality. He cooperated a lot with all the students and research scholars, including me. When I joined government service, there was no provision of government service for visually challenged persons. The then Education Minister had given this direction to the appointing authority that the rules should be relaxed for appointing blind person. My teaching experiences of 37 years were mostly good. When I was selected as efficient disabled employee, many of my students were with me in that function. I once asked students to make a chart of the classification of forests of India as homework. Keeping my visually disability in mind, a student tactilely added location to indicate forest on the chart. I was blessed to have the company of such sensitive students. Society and government made me so capable that I made up my mind to serve the blind community with commitment. In 1978, I was given training in running NGOs in the leadership training seminar organized by All India Confederation of the Blind in Mount Abu. There was a test at the end of this seminar in which I was honored for getting the first position. Due to this training, I found it very convenient in running Rajasthan Netrahin Kalyan Sangh as secretary. I was fond of book reading since the beginning. For this reason, I was inspired to run the association's library efficiently. 1,500 Braille books on different subjects are available in this library. It was not possible for book lovers living in remote areas of Jaipur to come to the association's library and read books. Hence, the association created a mobile unit of the library. Through this unit, books are delivered to the homes of the aforesaid readers. Due to my long experience of teaching, I have a special fondness for Rajasthan Senior Secondary School for the Blind. The association is committed to the all-round development of the students. The students of this school have set good records in board examinations, braille writing and reading competitions at the national level, music competitions and outdoor sports competitions at the provincial and national levels, and in getting prestigious jobs. ST plus Art India Foundation has not only created pleasure for art among blind community by establishing art gallery for the blind. Rather, the braille dots engraved on the front wall of the association spread the glow of the stars in the night and give a message to the society that how braille transformed the darkness prevalent in the lives of blind into light. The Braille Press of the association has worked in accordance with the spirit of Rights of Persons with Disability Act by providing textbooks to the students studying in various schools of Rajasthan. For the last 24 years, the association has not only tried to update the knowledge of Braille readers by publishing Braille newspaper, but has also promoted blind poets, storytellers, and column writers. The association is active in making the voters self-reliant by preparing slips and braille sheets at the time of assembly and Lok Sabha elections. Projects of tactile books and digital literacy are also new dimensions of progress for blind students and persons. Thank you.